October 29, 2018, 12:15 in the morning. Welcome to Oblivion 9. I believe it's 8 days straight of this red sky. You can't really see it because this phone does not pick it up, but just imagine that what you're seeing right now, that yellow-orange color, is red. And this is coming from the southeast. Alright, let's change location. There we go. It's a bit better. Same thing from yesterday. That UFO from the other day is not there anymore. You know, people say like this Nibiru thing, it's a bunch of BS. To me, it's not. Because why would he put it in the Bible that, that this destroyer is basically, it came here before. Maybe it came here multiple times and it's coming back. And now, the ancient civilization back in the day basically said the same thing. I mean, it's not only one, It's like multiple people keep saying the same thing over and over. And now in this generation, when you talk about it, just people don't believe you. They just say like, it's all like a bunch of crap. Well, to me, if you understood what they're saying, you should probably take it on consideration that it might be true. Because they've been here before, they use freaking spaceship, and we don't even have one, but we do. You just can't, hear it from the news. Because every time you work from private government, black ops, private sector, D31, unit, Area 51, S4, S10, and so on. In the 739 site, all these places is exclusive, private. You have to have clearance to be there. Even if you have one, you're gonna have objectives, because if not, you will get shot. Anyway, I was listening to Davos 7. I think it's 7-7. He had this multiple channels. He was talking about the government are holding all these facilities, but people don't understand about the flat earth. The earth is freaking round, alright? But half of it, it's not round. It's engines underneath the earth. They talk about this dome, the glass type. Nothing gets in, nothing comes out. But people misunderstood, because on all the four corners of the earth, everything is basically have military installation. Like this guy, Davos 7, he stated that John Kerry and a bunch of other people went to this one place, North Pole or Antarctica, and basically check something out. It's very exclusive. Well, they don't understand that that's basically the gateway to the different dimension, Every time we send rockets up there, things get cut off. But because obviously what they taught you in school They teach you to basically think like, okay, communication's down. You have to wait like, certain time in order for it to get back again. They basically cut it off because they're never there. The International Space Station is basically a supply hub. Same thing with Earth to the Anunnaki, Sumerians, and bunch of alien civilization that are basically out there right now. There's one. They called it, we're not talking about the Greys, all this BS that you see on TV, all of those are just leak information. They don't really look like that. Getting back to what I was saying, Space Station, International Space Station, it's basically a supply hub. Same thing with the moon, a supply hub, On the left side of the moon, we basically have this giant transparent, like planet-like. And all our spaceship, Space Force, that's what I'm supposed to say. He's going to get it done sooner or later. It's already been done a long time ago. That's our station there to the left side of the moon. If you believe in the flat Earth, you have to understand that the Earth has tilted already. If the Earth is tilted already, you don't see the sun. Think about this. Put the sun at 12 o'clock position, alright? But in a way that is, 12 o'clock position, you're looking at it at a sunset. Okay, if it's 12 o'clock position and it's sunset, that's basically where the sun is. The sun does not go anywhere. Let's just put it in that perspective. The sun revolves, okay? It rotates, okay? The Earth and a bunch of other planets, it spins. And basically at the same time, it rotates around the sun. Just think about the sunset. Here's the moon. See? I don't even know if that's the freaking moon. And it disappeared, but it's up there. And that is not the moon. And that's something else. Alright, hold on. So, if the sun is at the 12 o'clock position, sunset version, okay, and then if you tilt the flat Earth, well, half of it, let's just put half of it, because the Earth is not really round. Because it tells you that in the Bible, it tells you that in the Mayans, Sumerians, Anunnaki, ancient civilization, and a bunch of other ancient texts. Just like the sun, The sun, the black holes are all the same. It's a Stargate. So don't believe what the government tells you. Don't believe the textbook. Believe what the ancient people tells you. There's the moon again. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying is that we already have the Space Force a long time ago. I have it on my data files. It'll be on the intelligence department channel. There's this giant transparent round object on the left side of the moon. That one. I don't even know if that's one. It's the fake one. Because it's showing white. We don't have white moon. It's usually gray and yellow. So we have Space Force there. And the moon is basically a landing hub for repairs and other things. International Space Station is basically food, fuel, and a bunch of other gadgets that it's another outpost that we basically put on there. And people need to understand that the space station, International Space Station, does not go around circles in the Earth. It's to the side of the Earth. Since the Earth rotates, the space station does not rotate as well. It just stays in one place. But viewing it on there, it feels like, it's traveling. It's not. The earth spins. So, flat earth, tilted earth. This is why you only see the sun, the golden yellow sun, during the morning and during sunset. And then the simulator, the reflector that they basically put up there, that's like, it's white. They do the switch in the morning about, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock, or sometimes it depends. The point of this is that when sunrise happens, when the sun comes up, the golden yellow sun, that takes over, it happens about 8 o'clock, and then the real sun disappears because it's tilted earth. Plus the earth rotates, so it can't stay in one spot. And then the position of the sun, for the whole day, after the switch, you see the white fake sun take over. And then when it goes down around, around 5, it depends where you are. Between 4 in Virginia, 4:30 in DC, 5 something or before 5 o'clock here in Maryland. It kind of like repositions itself again, and then it turns off. After it turns off, the real one takes over, and it goes down. And at the same time, Nibiru, this giant body, that it's not a planet, it's a machine with all this, I believe it's 7 different moons that follows it. It's not really a moon. Same thing with our moon, because if you read the ancient texts, the Sumerians stated that, when they passed by here a long time ago, one of their moons basically got pulled by the magnetic force from our planet Earth, and it got stuck here, and basically it stayed there for a long time. This is why you don't see the bottom of the Earth and the bottom of the backside of the moon, because it has freaking engines. And plus the moon is hollow. It's not round too. Same goddamn thing. So getting back to the 12 o'clock position, imagine again, Earth, flat Earth, dome, okay? The sun, the golden yellow sun, it's going to be in a 12 o'clock position. It's like viewing it in the side. Alright? Like sunset, sunrise. It's always in the side. Okay? And then the earth wobbles because it's already tilted. Magnetic, man. Everything's magnetic. At the same time, the whole space is liquid. So, alright, let's talk about this thing. Earth, alright? When you go up, you basically see the atmosphere, alright? Stratosphere. And then after this, you get into the anti-gravity, gravity-wise. It's no longer applied. So you got the anti-gravity, so you float. Space, alright? And after that, that's your dome, because God said He doesn't want to flood the earth again. It's dome. So we are inside the dome. But the freaking military figure out which part to basically get out there, because there is a window that they open up, and basically they close it once they're done using it. And at the same time, the mines was using this time machine, but the military basically took it. This is why Peru is one of the best places in the world, but you don't really know the history because all of it's been erased from history. And also, all these bases from Antarctica, North Pole, South Pole, a bunch of other places, including Russia, they're country from around the globe on the corners of the planets. In all this war, they are basically repositioning all their troops, not just ours. Russia